Is DoorDash still worth it in 2022? What's going on, YouTube? Unlimited Hustle here, and I'm back again with another video. So in this video, I want to go back to doing DoorDash. I haven't done a DoorDash video in a long time. I got a comment on my YouTube channel, and somebody told me to do some more DoorDash videos. And I thought it was a good idea because a lot of changes have been happening with DoorDash, and I have been able to come back on the channel and update you guys. I kind of shifted away and started doing other side hustles. Today's a Friday. Usually on Fridays, I'm able to do $100 in 5 hours, which comes out to about $20 an hour. For the last 2 months of 2022, I noticed that DoorDash took a toll. I'm not able to make the same amount of money consistently on the weekends as I was making last year. Like I said, I was able to come out here for 5 hours and do roughly $100. But I noticed that in 2022, it's been taking me 6 hours, 7 hours to make that same amount of money. A lot of people have been asking, is DoorDash still good in 2022? I kind of wanted to create this video to answer that question. So in this video, I'm gonna dash for 5 hours, and my goal is to do $100. So let's see how long it takes me to get $100. And I'm gonna cherry pick these orders because, man, a lot of these orders are $3, $2. It's not worth doing. And I'm gonna try to accept higher paying orders no matter the miles. So what that means is $10, 8 miles. I'm gonna be on the lookout for those because that's gonna allow me to ramp up to $100 faster. It's 4:40 right now. I'm about to drive down to an area where a bunch of restaurants are and see if I'm able to get an order. 5 minutes later, still no good orders. I've got like 4 order requests so far, but they all been pretty much bad orders, less than $1 a mile. And it's nothing good that I want to do. My first order dropped off. That one paid $5.75 for 2.5 miles. That was close enough to $6, so I did it. And it was paying like what, over $2 a mile, so it was a no-brainer. I've been dashing for 30 minutes now, and I only did 1 order so far because it took me a while to get a good order. So I'm officially 1 hour in, and so far I made $15, and I did 2 orders. The last order I did was $9.25, and that one was going about 8 miles. It went pretty far. Usually I don't do orders like that. Obviously I am out of my zone, so I won't be getting any orders in for the next 10 minutes. I might get an order, but it's not likely. So I'm officially 2 hours in, and so far I'm at $28. I just did an order. That one paid $13.50, and that one went about 10 miles. So it was like a 23 minute drive, and I have to drive all the way back to my zone now. I just completed another order. That was my 4th order, I believe. That one paid $11.25, and that one went, I believe it was about 10 miles, but it wasn't really actually 10 miles. It was like mostly highway miles. So I finished that one quick. That one took me about, I want to say 20 minutes because the food was already ready. So literally drive there, pick it up, and drop it off. So that was my best order so far, and I'm actually still in my zone. So right now I'm at $40 so far, and it been 2.5 hours. So I'm a little behind, but hopefully I get some more good orders and I'll catch up. My goal for today is $100, and I want to stop at 10 o'clock. So let's see if I could do it. I'm officially 3 hours in. So far, I made $52.25. The last 2 was quick orders. The first one paid $6 for I believe it was like less than 2 miles. And the second one was like $6.50. And that one was like 3.5 miles. So pretty quick deliveries. Both of them was ready already, so I didn't really have to wait for them to get ready. I noticed that the area that I've been in for the last hour is actually more busier and better than the area I started off at. So I'm noticing that the area that you're in plays a major role in how much orders you get and how much you make. When I started off, a lot of my orders were going 10 miles away, and I took them. I don't like taking them because when you take them, you go out of your zone, and it takes you a while to go back to your zone and get another order. I'd rather do the $6 orders. That's going to bring me 2 or 3 miles. So that way I can stay in my zone and just keep a flow going. I have about 2 hours left until I'm done. I'm officially 4 hours in. Right now it's 8:45. And so far I'm at $65. The order before my last one, I got to the restaurant and then they was like, it's not ready. So I waited in my car like 5-10 minutes, and I went back inside thinking it's ready. It was like, hey, it's gonna be another 10 minutes. So I ended up canceling that order, and immediately I had got another order to go to Taco Bell, and that one I waited for like about 3 minutes. It was ready pretty quick, and it was going like 5 minutes away. So basically I lost like 20 minutes messing around with that order. If the cashier or the worker tell you that the food is not ready, I think it's important to ask them how long do they think it's going to take, because sometimes they'll have you waiting 30 minutes and not care. Like, they don't care whether or not you wait 30 minutes. You care as a worker, as a DoorDasher, you care because you're not making no money for that 30 minutes, but they don't care. They'll literally have you waiting for that long and not care. So just make sure you guys are asking the right questions. Ask them, how long is the wait, so that way you know whether or not you should cancel that order and just move on to the next one. What up, y'all? So I'm officially done. Right now it's 10:04. I'm 5 hours in. So I did go to 10 o'clock because I did take like a 15-20 minute break to get something to eat. So I made up for that time so I could make it exact 5 hours. Overall, things did go good. I was getting orders coming in. It started off a little slow, but as I kept going towards 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock, I was getting like a lot of orders coming in, and I was able to keep going. The reason why I wasn't able to reach my goal is because early on, I was accepting orders that were 10 miles away, and that's not always a good thing, because when you drive 10 miles away, that's 20 minutes driving to your destination. And remember, you're gonna have to drive back to get back in your zone. And that's gonna just add more time and eat up your miles, and add more miles and eat up your gas. So I did burn a lot more gas than I usually do to make in 5 hours. So that's something I learned moving forward. I think I'm gonna avoid these 10 miles order unless it's paying like $15, $20 guaranteed. Yeah, but overall, is DoorDash dead? No, DoorDash is still lit in 2022. I was able to get a lot of orders. A lot of orders were coming in back to back. Obviously, this is going to be dependent on your market. My market is still pretty good. Certain areas in my zone are better than others. Let me see how much I made in those 5 hours. I have to add it up because I did end my dash a few times. I like to end my dash when it's super slow and I'm not getting the order for a long time. I'll just end my dash and start back up. I did $87.23 divided by 5. That's about $17.44 an hour. Overall, I did pretty good. It was better than I thought, because usually it's been worse for me, but today was pretty good. So for all you guys that's thinking about doing DoorDash, I definitely think you guys should do it. It's definitely worth it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Let me know in the comments how DoorDash have been treating you so far this year, because personally, I've seen a decline